Hey everyone, my name is Reece and today we are going to be starting a playthrough on Sonic Colors Ultimate. So for those of you who aren't aware, back when I originally did YouTube, it was about 4 years ago now, I did actually play through Colors on the Wii, and it was actually the first playthrough I think I ever completed and everything. But I recently picked up Colors Ultimate, and with the hype for Frontiers at the moment, I thought I'd do like a little lead up Road 2 series. So every week there's going to be an episode of this series until Frontiers comes out, which is conveniently it will be about 7 parts, and it leads us straight up to the release. So yeah, without any further ado, I guess we should get started, and I'm going to be putting the cutscenes in afterwards just so that we have all of the whiffs already at our disposal. So yeah, let's start off with Tropical Resort. Alright, so I'm not the best at colours, but I will try my best, and basically just it's more like a playthrough in the background, so we can do like question of the day and a few different like topics and all that kind of thing on the lead up to Frontiers. So today's question of the day is, what are you most excited for in Frontiers from what we've seen so far? Me personally, it's got to be the music, like the soundtrack. I mean, the song Vandalize is like already like one of my favorite Sonic songs. I think it's absolutely incredible. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get started with the playthrough and do Tropical Resort Act 1. Alright, it's time, let's go. I'm actually really excited for this. It's going to be so cool. So yeah, as I was saying before, Colors on the Wii was like the first playthrough I ever did on my channel for Sonic. I don't think it was the first playthrough I attempted, but it was the first full one that I did, so technically it's the first like proper playthrough that I did. I'm not going to be getting the red medals and everything either. I mean, I did miss that one, but there is one up there. Yeah, basically I just thought it'd be cool to do a little Road 2 series, and it's just cool that it lines up perfectly as well. And I just wanted to answer a few questions along the way and just get some of the hype going, you know, like I am super duper excited for this and I cannot wait. Also, it'll be like a new fun experience, you know. I haven't done any playthroughs on the I guess the new version of the channel, because all of my old stuff I have privated and everything because it wasn't very good, and unfortunately, like, I would love the audio quality to be better than it's going to be. Unfortunately, I'm using just a headset mic for this, but you know, I would rather have access to like my mic that I usually use, but unfortunately that is not really possible. Alright, so there is a red ring up here. We might as well, any that are like close by, I'll try and grab, just because why not? And yeah, usually you don't have access to the drill at this point, but we do right now. And there's a bunch of rings. I mean, if you want to get a good rank, rings and points are the way to go for this game, not speed. Which is actually cool. It's a nice change of pace from the games that I'm used to, because I mean, my favourite is like Unleashed and that, and I'm usually used to like speed running and going fast and having a good time like that. So oh, I went straight into that bomb. Wasn't very ideal, that, to be honest. But yeah, you just get a bunch of like colour bonus and everything for just chilling in the wisp powers. For some reason, wait, let me do that again. It said, oh, I messed up. Nice. Was there a drill up here? No. Well, it said something like, what was it, like ring bonus there? Did you see that? That was odd. It's supposed to say colour bonus, or at least it did in the original game. And I am getting stuck in all kind of ways around it, which is not ideal at all. But look at the visuals of this game, it looks incredible. I remember when I played it through on the Wii as well, and for some reason when I recorded it using like an Elgato, which unfortunately I don't have anymore, it was all dark. I don't know why, but it's nice to play it on this and the visuals actually look how they're supposed to, and yeah, just be very, very nice. And it's cool that you get a little bit of customization in Colors Ultimate. I know it's a little bit buggy and that kind of stuff, but it's all good. It's all good. But there we are. We have finished Act 1 of Tropical Resort. Also, it's probably the best like end screen for the levels colors, because you just get to destroy the text and everything. It's the same thing with the credits. I like interactive credits. Reminds me of like Super Mario Galaxy 2 when you can play through that at the end. It's pretty cool. I like how it changes as well, like depending how far you are in the game. That is very, very cool to me. Alright, so now that that's done, we can move on to Act 2. I will say though, with the way Frontiers can't speak. The way that Frontiers has been going, at the start, like a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago, the hype was very different to what I feel like it is now. I mean, the community as a whole 3 months ago, I mean myself included, I feel like there was so much more skepticism back then. But now, there seems to be, like, when you look on YouTube and everything, there seems to be way more videos that are more, like, I guess, enthusiastic towards Frontiers and how, like, the story direction could be the best we've ever seen. I feel like, for me, that's one of the most exciting things as well, and I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. But the fact that it's the writer of IDW Comics that's doing the story, I apologise, I can't remember his name, but the fact that I think it was the IDW Comics, I'm fairly certain. I'm not particularly familiar with them, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was where he had like the metal virus or whatever, like that arc that was going on. Again, I haven't like read it myself, but I've seen like little bits here and there like dotted around, but the little like infection thing that he's got going on with his arm, I'd like to talk about that because by the looks of it, it looks like it'd be something like super, super cool. I mean, could you imagine if this is the best story we've ever had? I mean, if it's pulled off right, this could be the best game in the series. I mean, that would be super, super cool. And I definitely like, I can't wait. Ever since the two like music, like the song teasers or whatever came out. Oh, I didn't know you could die in there if you ran out of your power. Very cool. Anyway, I was talking about Frontiers and the music. So, I've literally completely lost my train of thought. What was I on about? Something like, yeah, the music. So, just completely lost it, I don't know why. But the music, for me, is super, super exciting. And when we got the music come out, I was like, you know what, that's it, I'm pre-ordering the game right now. Because, I don't know, I just got super excited, and the vibe that I get from the music is definitely exciting. And for me personally as well, for those of you who don't know, I'm a musician, and I quite like, I mean, I think the reason that I ever got into gaming in the first place was because of music, and because I liked the soundtracks in there, and it's one of the reasons why I've loved Sonic my whole life, because the music has just always been absolutely phenomenal. Yep, we'll go with that. But yeah, so after I heard that, I was like, you know what, this game's going to be an absolute vibe. So any skepticism that I may have had, I guess you can say, is completely gone, because I think it's going to be awesome at this point. And initially I did think it was going to be cool, but I was definitely a little bit wary of some aspects of it, but you know what, nothing's perfect, and I cannot wait to get a hands-on experience with it, to be honest. So it's about 52 days from the time of recording this, so yeah, I cannot wait. I am super, super excited for it, super excited.
Welcome to Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, where you can enjoy 5 planets for the price of 1.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic. Everyone and their brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
Hello, happy people. Buckle up as Eggman's ultra-accelerating space elevator whisks you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
Oh man, this thing's got crazy fast acceleration.
You call this fast?
This amusement park has been constructed entirely out of a sense of remorse for my past transgressions and is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeeds.
Well, that's a relief.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to. Huh?
Aliens!
Your voice chip is stuck on Cowboy again. Stop talking and net those aliens.
Come on here, you little varmints. Come back here. I'm gonna get you. Hey, come here.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Whoa!
The other things I wanted to talk about was I got a little bit off track there, but I was talking about the story direction, and basically I wanted to say about the new trailer that released recently. I'll just look it up on my phone quickly as I've got it right here, because I can't remember the name of it, but it was... Why this just loads, I'll stop a second. The TGS trailer, they released it a day ago at the time of recording this, the one that's got Supersonic and everything in it. Not only is that a pretty hype trailer, and after that I feel like everyone's now going around saying that Frontiers is good now, which is, it's a cool thing to see. It's very nice to see. But I love the scene where he's like fighting the Titan and he gets picked up and thrown like Dragon Ball Z style through like bunch of buildings and then like lands in the mountain. That's incredible. That's just, I don't know, that almost gives me the shivers, like the vibes of kind of, this is what I feel like they were going for with Forces, like a little bit more of a serious tone, and unfortunately it didn't work out the way they'd planned, I don't think. Well, I guess we could probably say we know for certain, but it was, I mean, certain story direction that should have had massive, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Things that should have been massive in the story, like the line in Forces where it's like, oh, Sonic's been tortured for 6 months or whatever, and you see him in the next scene and he's absolutely fine. So I feel like with the new writer, they can now hopefully explore some more of these elements, like how they originally wanted to in Forces. I hope that is the case. So hopefully we have a really awesome story, really awesome gameplay, because obviously it's like a first for Sonic going into like a open world, open zone kind of style thing. So that'd be cool. The cyberspace levels are looking pretty cool as well, like Green Hill floating in the sky. That looks nice. Definitely excited to play that. It doesn't look like we can get up there, so we'll just drill over this way. I'm basically just, this is like obviously not a 100% guide or like a guide really in general. It's just me playing through the game and talking whilst I do it, really, you know, and just having a fun time. And yeah, I'm perfectly okay if I don't like get insane ranks on every level. Also because I've not played Colours enough to where I'd be able to do that and maximise points and everything. Thank you, Tails. I knew that was coming up, so I'd stop talking. But yeah, basically I am so excited for Frontiers, and honestly, like, I don't know, I don't want to, thing is, right, I'm super excited, but I don't want to hype it up like crazy, if that makes sense, to myself. I don't want to start thinking in my mind like, okay, this is going to be the best game ever released, or this could be the best game ever released. Yes, it could be, and I'm well aware of that fact, and I'm sure other people are as well. However, oh, sugar. Didn't mean to fall down there, of course. But yeah, I don't want to get too excited just in case. I feel like that's every every Sonic's fan like way of looking at it at the moment, because you don't want to, just in case it's not what we want it to be or whatever. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll be fine, you know. But just in case it isn't, you know, you don't want to get too excited and too hyped up, because I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, to be honest. But yeah, basically, to sum up what I'm trying to say, because I don't think I'm getting my point across, we don't want to get too excited just in case it's not what we hope it is going to be, but also I feel like it's beyond the point of we've still got a little bit to go, and the game is looking a lot better than it did 3 months ago, so I'm happily optimistic. I'd like to say that, and that's the way I'd like to look at it, because I think it's going to be awesome, and hopefully it lives up to that. But that's what I'm trying to say. There you go, I found it. I don't want to put any expectations on the game, because I feel like the second you put expectations there is the moment that it won't be as good as you think it'll be. I mean, I feel like that's the same with everything. If you expect too much from things instead of just going into it with an open mind, it's not quite as enjoyable. I don't think anyway, but that's just my outlook on it. How do you get out of this bit? You just... oh, there you go. Oh, I was struggling there for a second. That wasn't good. But I'll probably do... I said in the beginning about doing different parts for the playthrough, and how there will be 7 parts. That's because what I did before when I played Colours is I did... cool. I did... Tropical Resort as a video, like each zone basically, each different bit per video. Why does that rail go backwards as well? That's mildly annoying. And why can't you, okay, I'm really messing up around here. I don't know why you can't stomp onto the rail, you go through it. But anyway, we have passed, what is this, Act 4? 3? 4? Not a clue, not a clue. But yeah, I'd definitely like to hear what you guys are excited about. Something else I'd love to hear, I mean, I could save this for a different question of the day, but...
now, let me see. Gotta connect the framostatic capacitor to the maximizing modulationizer. I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy. Or gal. Or whatever you are.
Huh. Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with like some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Huh? Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
I'd love to hear different thoughts and opinions. What's your favourite Sonic game currently, and why? And are there certain elements in there that you want to transfer into Frontiers? Or are there certain elements in Frontiers that you wish your favourite Sonic game had, and you hope it to be like a perfect blend or something? I mean, for me, I feel like, for those of you who don't know, Unleashed is my favourite game. The story, the impact, the music, the gameplay, all of it brings together and it makes such a solid experience. Yeah, I mean, what do I really want from this game? I don't know, I guess that's something that I haven't really asked myself, so I guess I can go into detail of that now, because I haven't really thought about it. What do I want from Frontiers? I mean, we know it's going to be like open zone. I've always wanted that kind of exploration factor in a Sonic game since, I don't know, the dawn of time of liking the series, which is pretty much my whole life. I don't know, I guess I would really, really like it to be as impactful as Unleashed was for me. I know it's not, like, everyone's going to have different experiences with different games, right? And I guess, obviously, Unleashed for me is the game that's one of the most impactful. But yeah, I'd like it to be as impactful as that, but I don't want it to be like Unleashed, because if it's like Unleashed, then it's not a new thing, right? You know, I want it to be its own new thing that can be enjoyable for loads of different reasons, but I would also love for it to have all of the coolest aspects. You know, everyone talks about Sonic Adventure 2 for the story, and everyone still talks about it to this day because of how impactful it is. I hope Frontiers becomes an impactful Sonic game that also sets a mood moving forward for the series. I mean, ever since we had the movies as well, I feel like there's a lot more happy optimism in the fan base, and we can look forward to more things being hopefully good, you know. And I know good is objective, of course, it's always going to be objective. Something that's good to me might not be good to you. I mean, for Unleashed, for example, I could say it's my favourite game and all of these points, and someone could be completely valid in going, yeah, well, I like, I don't know, Sonic and the Black Knight because of the gameplay and the story of that game, and that's perfectly fine. It would just be really cool if Frontiers had the impact that everyone can enjoy it for a different aspect. I mean, I think that's the route they're going on, but by what I've seen. Because you've got obviously the open zone and open world, and then you've got cyberspace levels for people that are probably more familiar with like Frontiers and not Frontiers, Forces, Forces and stuff, with like the shorter level design and all that kind of thing. I think it's definitely more like, it's easier pill to swallow to have shorter levels in a game like Frontiers, where the main aspect is going to be the open zone. So at that point, instead of being the whole game just short like Forces was, it will be more like an add-on kind of content of like extra stuff to do. I know they're going to be like integral to the gameplay because you need to get the keys or whatever, and I'm pretty sure that's how you get the Chaos Emeralds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is looking very, very, very exciting, and I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but it's kind of the reason why I was making this series anyway, because I just wanted to get my thoughts and opinions out there and just hopefully spread some joy and excitement for this new upcoming game. Alrighty, let's go on to Act 6. So I'm trying to split up the recording into as many parts as I can. For multiple reasons actually. I mean, one, it makes editing easier so that I can split clips apart, and basically it also means that it's more of like a security blanket, because if one of the clips goes, I don't have to redo the whole thing, or yeah, just different things like that. And also what it means is I can have a little bit of a 5 minutes myself to think of more points to talk about, because I feel like near the end of that last segment where I did like most of Tropical Resort, that I was kind of running out of things that I thought of to say, and yeah, I feel like that was definitely the case, and now I feel like there's probably a little bit more that I can talk about. I mean, I can have little pauses and go and have a look on YouTube and everything of what some of the newer Frontiers content is, so that I can talk about it, basically. But there you go, that is Act 6 done already. I remember when I did this playthrough initially on the Wii, it was like my first time ever playing Colours, and I wanted to record it. And this is like my third time playing through, so I'm still not super experienced with it. But I literally got Ultimate like 2 days ago, played through it, and then decided to make this series.
23, 24, 25... Ah! Not nearly enough aliens!
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake! That'll be easier! Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints! Idiot! Get me more aliens! Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
Precious little aliens! I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Wait for me.
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
And as I said before, it almost perfectly lines up with the release of Frontiers, so I will do weekly parts of this. I'm not sure if I'll choose like a specific day to do parts on. I probably won't, because that would be... I don't know if I'd be able to stick to that schedule or not, and also it means I can just do it whenever I feel like it, basically. But it will be once a week, because it basically has to be for this whole idea to work out. This boss is probably one of the one of the easiest bosses in the world. You can use a wisp to hit him. I don't know if that counted or not. It did. At first it didn't look like it was going to, but you can then boost above him, right, and stomp down. I think we got him. Very nice. So yeah, that is probably one of the easiest boss fights in the world. But there you go. We are already done. So let's see what rank we get. S? Yeah, awesome. S rank. I think that's the first S rank of the video. Very cool, very cool. So yeah. Let's I'm sure there'll be, I'll put in the cutscenes afterwards. But I'm pretty sure we are done now. We've done all 6 acts and we've done the boss. So next time we'll move into the Sweet Mountain, because I like to go round in. Hang on.
Just tighten this last bolt. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here, too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Talks a Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, he said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called Wisps.
Lisps?
No, Wisps, with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Sally. I just hear save them, over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
The boss man said to wrangle every piece of this mess. When you consider what we're doing from a robot's point of view, it's actually pretty gruesome.
Don't think about it.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
I will show just in case as well. I like to go around in a circle, so you start with Tropical Resort because that's the first one you unlock, and then I like to go around like this way, like clockwise, to the different areas, and then you get Terminal Velocity Zone. And I didn't actually realise, but after you watch the credits, there's like a little star thing that appears for the credits, which is really cool. And of course, Colors Ultimate means that you have the character customization. I like to use the Movie Sonic Aura because I think it looks awesome. I'm using the Chrome Red shoes and the Fire Trail, just in case anyone was curious, really. I mean, if people ask, I can change it up throughout the playthrough, but I've said to myself as well, like usually when I've recorded a series, I'll do it like record a few episodes in bulk and like get them ready and everything. But what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to record it like the week that I'm uploading it or whatever, sometimes even the day, just so that means that I can basically, that any new news or information that comes out on that we can talk about basically, and this will be a fun place to do that. This is the first playthrough I'm doing on my channel since I came back to it, because all my old videos I privated and I learnt so much from them, but I've only got like 18 videos on my channel as of the time of recording this, and I've just done a few shorts and just Sonic news videos and everything, and after learning loads from what I've done before, you know, it's really cool what I've been doing, so I'm super excited to share this series. And yeah, let me know with some questions that you may have and ideas and things like that. And yeah, that's pretty much all from me. I think I've rambled enough for one episode. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy the video, and I hope to see you all in the next part, which will be coming the week following the week when this is uploaded, because I'm recording this first part in advance, but from when this comes out, it will be weekly uploads until the release of Frontiers. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.